Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to another video. Today I want to show you how to set your budget. So what I have done is I have leveled up budget spreadsheet, and anyone who has the spreadsheet would have received it. So you received a notification to download a blue version of the budget tracker. So I'm going to show you how to set this up. So again, currency, you just put your own currency over here. And we are currently on your bill setup. So the new thing that I have added onto the spreadsheet is you add your you add your payment over here, and it will automatically populate on the other sections. So let me show you what I mean. So for example, here for my family, we've got loan one, loan two, and we've put the amount. We've got credit card and another credit card. So now in total, I can just look at the bottom over there. It's going to show me how much we need to pay every month in debt. But also when you scroll down, not on the savings part, but on the debt payment part, you will see on the monthly payment that it has auto-populated and counted for you how much you need to pay every single month. Obviously, it also has the interest as well that you can add there, and it's going to show you how much is going into interest. Then you can have a look and see that out of how much I'm paying every single month, that is how much that's going into interest and how much I currently in total when you put the total balance, of course. The only thing you do not touch on this section is this over here because it will auto populate on its own. Once you have all of this, populated, then you can go on your debt calculator and you're going to see everything and you'll see how long it's going to take you to pay this debt off if you just pay the minimum payment. So that is the debt side because that's the first thing. Now, something else that I need to also go through is when you get your spreadsheet, please click here on File and then make a copy. And here you're going to call it whatever you want to call it, your name, and then it's going to make a copy so you are able to edit it. Because when you get it, you won't be able to edit it. Because if you edit it, you're going to edit everyone's spreadsheet since it's going to be the main spreadsheet. You need to make your own copy and then be able to edit that. And if you make a mistake and ruin the formulas, you can go back to the main one that was sent to you and make another copy and start fresh. Okay, it's also on Google Sheet, not Excel sheet. I'm trying to answer every single question that I usually get about the spreadsheet. Okay, so the next section, so the next category is savings. You're going to put down all your savings goals. So I've got emergency fund here, teeth makeover. I've talked about this. I want to change my teeth. I don't know when that will happen, but I do want to do that. Christmas, Black Friday, and school fees for 2026. So I'm going to amend that and go 2026 school fees. So I want to start saving now, preferably end of June for the end of the up until the end of the year for 2026 school fees. So I'm going to do calculations of how much I need at that time. But for now, if we had to just roughly calculate, let's work on 40,000 divided by 7 months that it will take me. That means I need to put away around 5,700 Rand on school fees. Obviously, that is a lot. So I'm going to start with a good 2,000 and then take it from there. And then we have income. So this is where you're going to put your paycheck. Leave it as paycheck. Don't change it and don't change the names. And I will tell you why shortly. So I have a salary paycheck. So I'm self-employed, but I get commission from Liberty, and I always strive to get at least 25,000. So we've got the salary over there, and then paycheck two is Nomazdiary. So if you buy the spreadsheet and if you buy a budget planner, by the way, we have 2 planners left. If you want the planner, you can grab it. In my previous video, I did use it. So if you want to have a look and see how it looks, and it's currently on sale as well as the spreadsheet. So if you want to grab it. So my goal is to at least make 20,000 a month on Nomazdiary. And then 5,000, so that comes from Etsy and other things that I also have. And then we've got 10,000, which is part of the contribution from my husband. And then and then we have 3,000 as well, which is YouTube. So hopefully I don't make less than that on YouTube because it's not been looking good. But I'm going to try my best to be so consistent this month and go back to my 3,000 or more because that helps me pay off debt. And currently I'm struggling to pay off debt. I don't even want to talk about it I've been avoiding that discussion because I'm so disappointed in myself. So you put all of that, you can put as much paychecks as you can. As you can see, you've got like 17 sections. I don't know if you have 17 incomes. If you do, that's amazing. Then we're going to move on to your needs. Now, for your needs, you're going to put your rent. For me, it's rent, medical, gap cover, etc. So for rent, 11.5, gap cover is 3373, gap cover is around 513. Then we've got life insurance, which is 25. And then we've got car insurance, which is gone to 175. Yeah. And then we've got retirement, which is 1.5. Then we've got wills, which are 370. And then petrol, usually around 1.6. Swimming. So this, I think, will be her last term swimming. Aftercare. Actually, there's two swimming, so it's 5,700 rand. Yep. And then we've got aftercare, and then we've got laundry, which we usually spend around 800 rand on laundry. Toiletries, around 500. Business expenses, usually around 5,000. Giving, 1.5. Electricity, around 800. Groceries are around 3,000. And we don't have another bill over there. And then when we go to our wants over here, we've got Netflix, which is 159. Disney Plus is also 159. Apple bill, which is usually like 210. Facebook also around 209. Eating out, we just backing off eating out for now. Hair, I do need to get my hair done. So usually I spend around 700 rand on hair because I do braids. Nails, around 500. Miscellaneous is around, let's say 500 as well. I used to do 400, but I've been spending a little bit more. Scala Norma KB. So that is new for us to, I want us to put money in our envelopes. So I'm going to record another video showing our individual envelopes and putting money and, KB smokes. I have my own, things here and there, chocolates or whatever, which I have stopped. Well, it's been like just over a week. Scala also has her own snacks. So I'm trying to create a budget for that. So for now, what I'm going to work with is 300 Rand per person. Okay. So already, if you look on the side over here, you can see a budget summary. So income total is 63, needs are 42,000, debt is 14,000, wants is 3,300, savings is 5,200 Rand, which means we are over budget by negative 1,598. This is when you would go in and look at your wants and see what is it that you don't need that you can take out. While there is a lot of things that I don't need that I can take, I did mention earlier that when it comes to savings for school fees, I am not going to start the savings now. So I'm going to take it off for now. And then if I go back and I check, my budget is now balancing. So I'm happy with that because I do need to get my hair done. I do need to get my nails done. Disney Plus is actually paid by my mom. Netflix, it's not 100 Rand, won't really do much of a difference. We also are prioritizing our own spending because that can take us over budget if we don't budget for that. And when it comes to Scala school fees, as much as I like budgeting ahead and I'm saying I don't want to stop right now, I do have brand work and some bonuses here and there. Commission could go up and down. So I will be able to make some money to save and put in extra over there as well. Okay, so for now, I am happy with how the budget looks. Income minus my needs, debt minimum payment, wants, and savings goals of 3,200 Rand a month. We are sitting with around 400 Rand at the end of the month in our bills. Okay, so that is a good budget. So you can just play around there and see what you need to change and move around. Now let's go to the savings and sinking funds section. Remember, I said I'm just going to prioritize emergency fund, teeth makeover, Christmas, Black Friday, and school fees. So the goal amount for those, for emergency fund, I wanted to get to 20,000. Teeth makeover, I don't know. I don't know how much it's going to cost me to do my teeth. Other people go to Turkey, other people go to, Colombia, things like that. I kind of want to do it here in South Africa. Let me know if you have any recommendations. I don't know, so I just thought 35,000 should be enough. Hopefully by next year on my birthday. Christmas 15,000 using the small binder that you already know. Black Friday 8,000 using the big binder, and I also have changed the challenges over there, but I'll show that on the next video. So Black Friday, I'll be using the snowball challenge, and that you can save 7,800 Rand. So I just need to add another 200 Rand to get it to 8,000. That is fine. And then you can add your starting balance. For example, I know the Black Friday, the starting balance is on 1,000. 1,000. And it will show you that to go, you have 7,000 Rand to go. So for now, I'll leave it for now, and then I'll record a proper savings video for you guys because I know you will enjoy that. And then the monthly budget is what you had populated on top over here. So you'll see that it's already added, you don't have to touch it, and it's already showing you every single month that's how much you want to save in your sinking funds. So debt, I've already gone through the debt. And then all the bills and stuff just naturally auto-populate here. Don't touch this. This will help your monthly budget when you are putting everything in categories. And let me show you what do I mean by that. So after you move from the bill setup, you go to your savings sheet. This also auto-populates. You don't have to touch this unless you are adding money. For example, with over here, I could just cash stuff right now, 100 Rand from my 20 Rand challenge. So then I would go over here and I don't know why this looks like this. Okay. Anyways, I would go over here and then I will just double tap and go today's the 6th and go 200 Rand. And then I can just drag this and go Christmas. And as you can see, it just populated here on Christmas that I've put 200 Rand. So now when we scroll up on Christmas, it is showing that I have contributed 200 Rand. So that's how that one works. Okay, so now if we move to the debt calculator, obviously it's going to show you your debt, a bit of an overview of how long it's going to take you, how much you're actually paying compared to how much is your minimum payment. You can also see your tracker, your monthly tracker, how much your balance is dropping down to be every single month that you're paying your payment. And then a new thing that I've added again is an annual view. So as you can see in April, I can already see that my income was 56. I spent 50,000. The balance was 5,000. And then you can write it in your budget planner. What did you do with the 5,000? Or you can use the 5,000 somewhere and put it on your tracker as well. In May, okay, let's go into May. So now these are all the months. So we are going into May. And this income is what I am predicting we're going to receive this month. So income number 1, income number 2, income number 3, income number 4. For YouTube, I already know that I'm going to get like 2,000 because it wasn't a good month. So the reason why I said don't change the paycheck names, it's because once you change it, it won't populate on your spreadsheet like this because it is set up to call it a paycheck. But if you change it to a certain name, you won't see it over here. So you can change it if you want to. You're just not going to see it populate because I have set it up to only populate on your spreadsheet if it says paycheck. So don't change it, leave it like that. Okay, so if you want to change the date now for your calendar, all you have to do on Sunday over here is double tap and change the date. But always make sure that you're changing the date that reflects with the day. The day over here is Sunday. So if, let's say, for example, I got paid on the 27th, it's fine because I can change it to the 27th and everything will auto-populate itself, as you can see. So for now, we'll leave it on the 4th. But if you wanted to change it to like the 5th, a Monday the 5th, all you have to do first is go over here, scroll down and say you want your calendar to start on a Monday. So now when you click on Monday, when you go to your calendar, it moves to Monday. But now the 4th was not a Monday. So you have to change it to the 5th, which is a Monday. And obviously you'll see that it's all going to populate like that. Okay, so now that's fine. Over here is a budget overview, which will show you your income, how much you budgeted. So right now I've already populated things that I am planning to spend on this week, and then how much you spent. So as you can see, it's calculating this 1,500 for giving, the 500 Rand for career guide that I've already spent. So I've also paid for Skylar's first swimming. This is the private one-on-one swimming. So I'm going to add it there. So as you can see, the spent amount has now increased to 5,600 Rand, showing me that this is how much I have as a balance. Okay. Yeah, I haven't spent anything else, guys. Yeah, so basically that is your budget. Now, if we go to the annual view, as you can see, it's already populated that this is how much you spent. It's going to be nice to see at the end of the year how much you spent in April, how much you spent in May, what you need to budget for in April, how much income you, especially being self-employed, that income fluctuates, as you can see, like income's not the same, but you want to keep track of that and know when is your high month, low months, high spend months, low spend month, all of that. And over here, it's going to also show you a graph of how much you spend. And here you've got a bit of a debt summary of your balance of how much you are owing in debt, how much you pay minimum payments, how much actually goes to interest, and also savings. You've got a summary of how much you had planned, how much you have saved, how much you have to go. So I think it's a good addition. So if you want the spreadsheet, get it now while it's 299, because I think the sale will end maybe Sunday. Yeah. And over here, it also just shows you as a graph, a bit of an overview of your income, how much you have spent, how much you have spent, how much you have to go, all of that. So I like it. I think it's cool. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed this. I'll be back with another update on my budget. Now, while I'm still here, while I still have you guys here, and let's move on to setting up my goals for May, because I kind of forgot my goals already, and I think it's because I didn't really type them out. So if you don't want to sit and watch this, then that's fine. But now we're moving on to our goal section. Also, if you feel called to support me and buy me a coffee, I've got a link below where it says buy me a coffee, and you can, it starts from $1 all the way up to whatever dollars that you want to spare. I'll really appreciate that. So now we are in May, and let's put our goals for May. Hopefully you guys can see. Let's make it a little bit big for you. Okay, so my theme for May is eat right, get light. I wrote everything down on my phone. So let me just open that. Yeah, eat right, feel light. Yeah, because I was starting to feel really heavy and just uncomfortable. So eat right. I made that up, guys. Eat right and feel. I just want to feel light. I want to feel heavy. Okay, non-negotiables for this month is still start home workout. Another one is high flyer once again. Okay, I've got it right there, so I'm not going to retype that. Another one is eat clean. Eat clean and less carbs. Not because I'm cutting out carbs or anything. I've done that before. It works, but that's not what I'm doing. It's just because I find that when I eat, the wrong carbs, like your fries, too much bread and stuff like that, I just crave more. It's like never enough. Even if I'm full, like an hour later, I don't mind eating. So I don't want to eat things that are going to spike my insulin so much that I'm not getting full. So I have to just be careful. So high flyer, I think it's going to be like double silver. The goal is to get to double platinum, and then I'll be done with high flyers. Maybe not. It's nice to have a goal post that keeps you going, and then you like work towards that. So I'll probably never stop trying to hit high flyers because it gives me a goal and things to want to tick off and a game plan. Okay, spiritual goals. Finish Hebrews. So I don't know what we're on. I think we're on like 13, maybe 10. Finish Hebrews. Oh yeah, create. So Bible stories for the Cornerstone. The Cornerstone Club is basically where I share a lot about how to build a brand, how to build a business online, how to create digital products that will make you money online. And it's also where I share some Bible study videos as well. And if you see the join button below, that's where you're going to find the Cornerstone Club. So you just join, it's a monthly subscription, and I just give a lot of value in regards to making money online, building a brand, and also more about the Word of God. So if you feel like that could be a nice community to be part of, then definitely click the join button, and I do appreciate your support. I'll leave Sunday church. I also want to teach Scala prayer. I think I'm actually going to print it after this video. Teach Scala prayer and beach walks. That's just good for my, I don't know, spiritually, I feel great when I'm at the beach. And then my health and self-care, these ones are pretty important to me just because last month I didn't do much of taking care of myself. So I want to drink only water. So far it's been good. We're on day 6 today. Okay, start home workout. Let me leave it. Eat more protein. Buy vitamins. Buy vitamins. As soon as I get paid, I'm just going to buy those vitamins and stretch my body. My body's been feeling so stiff and intense. Maybe it's the stress, maybe it's work. A lot is going on. So I just need to figure that out. So, okay, so financial goals. I wanted to pay for Scala swimming, so that is no, it's not done because I still need to pay for the other swimming as well. So hopefully tomorrow, restructure my budgets, which I just did with you guys now. So I'm already gonna tick this off because I guess I'll tick it off at the when I do a monthly reset because I just did it now with you guys. A month ahead on rent. Oh, that is like a non-negotiable. I'll always make sure I'm a month ahead. I'll leave save 2000 on emergency. Change debit orders. Yes. I need to do this actually tomorrow. Debit orders because my payday is just all over the place and it's just causing a lot of issues. I also want to take my mom to lunch or something for Mother's Day. Take mom on Mother's Day treat, I guess. All right, those are my financial goals. And then business and career. What did I say here? Okay, I've already recorded the full course. So I want to see, let's say, 12 clients a week. Not a good start. This week is quite quiet, which is okay. I needed that. I think I was just a little bit approaching burnout. So I needed to see 2 or 3 clients because, yeah, it was hectic, but I'm so thankful that I got the platinum high flyer, but now I can't stop. Now I need to keep going. Okay, so I need to advertise, or what's the word? I don't know, I'm just going to say advertise my training, my digital product training. So speaking of that, let me tell you guys now, and I don't want you to ever say to me, Norma, I've tried everything. I'm struggling to make money online when I'm going out of my way recording all of these trainings to help you. So I have launched a short training program, which is 5 lessons. It's 500 Rand, 100 Rand a lesson. We are basically teach you how to create a digital product, a workbook on Canva, how to add clickable links and those kind of things, and then also how to list it on Shopify and how to sell it on social media, how to automate your DMs when someone comments a certain word, a DM comes through and they can purchase it now while the lead is still hot. So I teach you all of that. I'm also going to do a free training here on YouTube. I think I will do that this coming Saturday. A little bit more about what I am teaching when it comes to digital products because guys, digital products change my life. I don't know how else am I going to emphasize the importance of building your streams of income. One income is not enough, and there are ways for you to make more income, but you need the skill set, and you cannot expect someone to just give it to you. And I was reading the Bible, Deuteronomy 8, verse 18, which says, God has given us the power to create wealth. It doesn't say wealth will just come and sit on our lap. No one will just be given that. You have to use the power that God has given you to create that wealth. And I am here to teach you whatever I can that's going to help you. But please know that it's not going to be easy. I was a beginner as well at the first, like when I started this journey. I remember enrolling in 2018. I was on maternity leave. I'd just given birth to Skylar, and I was watching movies all day long, Gossip Girl and all of these things. And I was like, I need to learn how to make more income so I can be at home more with my child. I started like Googling, researching YouTube, and I found the person who taught me how to use Canva and how to create digital products. So I created my first digital budget sheets, my Bible study. I created my envelopes on Canva, and then I branched out to Adobe because I was not enjoying all this design and these softwares. I wanted to do more, and then I moved to Adobe InDesign, Adobe Photoshop, Premiere Pro, which is what I use to edit my videos. But I didn't start on those. I didn't start on those professional platforms. I started on the easy, small things, which was PicMonkey at the time and Canva, and I was editing my videos on iMovie, which is free if you have a Mac. So that's where I started. And I'm offering you an opportunity as well to start somewhere, get that skill, get that knowledge, and then take it from there. And all you have to do after that, once you know how to create this product, is learn how to advertise it. And I said this on my other training. All you have to do is make one sale a day, a 350 Rand product, and you're going to make yourself over 10,000 a month on just products that you don't ship, that you do once, and you just need to try and make a sale a day. And all you have to do is build a good community, is to help other people, provide value, solve a problem. And I promise you, your life will transform. You're going to love what you're doing to the point where you're going to quit your full-time job and do this full time. Okay, I hope that motivated you, but I'll have it linked also below if you want to enroll into the training. Like I said, it's 500 Rand. And the 24th of May, we're going to do a ChatGPT webinar on how to find ideas on the content to create about your product. Okay, so business, to advertise my digital product. I'm done recording courses. Now I just need to schedule webinar. So schedule webinar. So that ChatGPT one. AI, guys, you need to know AI. If you want to keep up with where times are going, please know AI. Upload 3 times a week on YouTube. So far, I'm doing good. So I'll leave it there. I'm just going to call it double platinum. It's going to be double platinum for the next 3 months if I do hit it. So double platinum high flyer, upload YouTube shorts. I want something else. Oh yes, I'm also doing another webinar, guys, on this Friday. This is for my debt to wealth coaching program, but I also do offer 100 Rand webinar so that you guys can see the type of webinars we have and what we're talking about and our themes for the month. If you want to be part of that, it's only 100 Rand. And this month's theme is debt. So we're going to be focusing on debt and and the basics of investments. But I'll also do some YouTube videos on that. So if you don't have the 100 Rand and you're like, I'm just going to wait for some YouTube videos, you can, but it won't be obviously as like a paid product. Like when it's a paid product, I give you the workbook. There's a free workbook that comes with that, and I go all in my training and my webinars. So you can be part of that as well. I feel like I'm just like telling you guys all of this, but it's there. It's just that you cannot expect someone to just do things for free, unfortunately, especially being self-employed. So I try and be as cost effective and as affordable as possible. So 100 Rand a webinar where you can get so much value, 500 Rand training that has 5 lessons, 100 Rand each. It has the workbooks, and it also has templates that you can use on Canva, and it also has that ChatGPT webinar as well. Yes. Yeah, so I need to also schedule the Debt to Wealth webinar, which is this Friday. So if you're in debt, this one is for you. Debt to Wealth. All right. Relationship and family. What are my goals over there? Spend time with my mom. Okay, I've got it over here. Buy a long sleeve costume for Scala. Yes. Scala winter pajamas. Yes. I definitely need to do that. quality time with Katie. Yeah, I mean, yes, I'm not gonna take it out. And then lunch with my best friend. So I've already messaged her. Okay, and those are all of my goals. And then I also added the my wins. As you can see, there's nothing here because May, obviously, we just started May. But if we go to April on celebrate my wins, I didn't add that. Let's add it. Capital, celebrate my wins. Okay, and then I will make it a bullet point. Yeah, I'll make it a list. Let me see if I wrote it down here. Yes, I did. So my wins was okay, it was my birthday. My birthday was amazing. So I thank God for another year. So I'm just thankful for that. My birthday was a win. High flyer gold. High flyer gold. Qualifying for the million club. Did I spell that wrong? You can't spell million wrong now. Come on. That's what we're chasing to be millionaires, right, guys? Right? Comment down millionaire if you watch up until here because you are the real ones. Millionaire. We're going to be millionaires. Yeah, reunited with friends at my friend's baby shower. So it was nice to see them. Church on Easter. Yeah, those are all my wins for April. So that was a good month. Did you guys enjoy the holidays? There was a lot of holidays in April. You know, April's the best month, guys. Come on. I'm joking. Of course, I'm going to say that. I'm born in April. Okay, so now let's close April, and yeah, now I can't wait to celebrate my wins for May, and I'll obviously share them with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more videos, then you can binge watch everything on my channel. But if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. I do appreciate it. If you would like to support me, then buy me a coffee or join my Cornerstone club. Got a lot of great content as well over there. But also, if you just want to be part of just the training sessions, so if you want to build a brand, I've got a brand course. But if you just want to know about digital products and how to create them, how to launch them, then get that course. Then I'll have everything linked below, or you can go to my Instagram and just comment on the post, and I'll automatically DM you the link. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and hopefully I will be back with another video by this coming Saturday, which is a free training on how to create your digital products and be successful with it. See you guys.